Working, it's working. Okay, good. Hello, welcome to this, the 11th episode of my Planescape Let's Play. Last time, we had a little bit of a technical issue which resulted in the ending being cut off immediately after we got into this room. The game crashed. The computer crashed, thus causing the game to crash, for the game was running on the computer. Planescape's actually been fairly reliable so far, touch wood. But yes, that went wrong. Farad is in this very room at last, but we're not actually going to talk to him yet. There are some things I have forgotten to do that in the time since the last two episodes I've been reminded are important. One of them I want to do because I know there's a check coming up soon, and apparently there's a spell you should have when talking to people that increases your charisma. And another thing is I missed in town a permanent wisdom upgrade, and I would like to upgrade my wisdom. I know that might be, breaking the purity of a Let's Play, but I don't care. I want to see all the game there is to see. I don't think this experience in particular is improved by forcing yourself to live with bad stats. It's not a moral choice game, it's a D&D game, so it's all about stats and checks and trade-offs and what have you. So, I don't know, I don't understand people who would be very anti looking that stuff up and just doing it. That's just how I want to play. It's how I can see all the things I want to see. Let's go talk to O. He's got the thing. I think he's in the Dustman bar, not the Dustman bar, the other bar. I think we talked to him before. I just didn't get the upgrade from him. I didn't realise you could. I'm being mostly pure about things. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's coming up. I'm completely blind to the story. I'm experiencing it for the first time. But there are a few things I just want to make sure go right, and I think that's okay. Where is he? He's over here somewhere. There he is. Let's go chat to him. Hey. Tell me about yourself. We've been filled in. It's my name, it is the portion of eternity. I am a letter in the divine alphabet, and it's understanding me and so understanding existence. I am written the true names of half of everything. My being encompasses truth. I am mathematic, organic, and metaphysic. What the hell does that mean? The divine alphabet is written the name of everything that exists, from the seed at the hearts of the elemental planes to the core of the great beyond. My siblings, and I reach across all that is and was or ever shall be. We are thought and reality and concept and the unimaginable. That means you know all the secrets of existence, doesn't it? I know parts of many of them. With a connection to my siblings! Christ! I am but a letter. All alone I am a symbol. Combined we are language and power. So you do... Then you know nothing? Yes, I think that's the right one. You know nothing. No. It was the wrong one. I'm an idiot. So the name is that. So what does that mean? Da-da-da. So you don't know the secrets of existence. I did not say that. A letter is still a powerful force, even on its own. Allow me to show you. He opens his mouth wider and wider still. The mask of his face tears around his eyes, mouth, and nose, revealing the hint of eternity you glimpsed earlier. You are lost in it, adrift in it, a part of it. You return to your mundane senses and realize that O has vanished. Yet somehow your horizons have expanded. Enlightenment has brushed you briefly across the bow. Now that, let me tell you, is an O face. Yep, I did make that joke. I am not above lowbrow humour here. Because we stared into his face. Fuck it, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, but really I should be doing better, to be honest. I shouldn't be subjecting you to such shoddy wordplay, but hey, that's what you get with one such as me. Let's go through to Ragpicker Square. I'm told you can buy the spell off Mebeth that I need to acquire some charisma, and that I should use it before all important conversations. Yo, Mebeth, what's up? There you are. Duration 5 to 20 seconds. On cast, temporarily give 2 to 8 points of charisma. Oh wow, yes, and that's very important. Already got those two. It's magic missile. The greater your skill, the more missiles from your body. Or not now. That'll do for now. Let's oh, wrong. No, I haven't done the thing, have I? W. Three should be enough. Let's rest here. Let's rest. I had some questions for you. Can I rest it? Can I be fine? Thank you. Yep. And everyone's healed it. Well, I don't know why Dakon heals so slowly. Anyway. Other quest do we need? We have get Gwent's poison charm from the body of Gris. Of Gris. I assume that's in the catacombs. I think he mentioned it. Maybe I'll ask him again. I can't remember now. Let's go through the junk way. Let us make it back to Farod and finally converse with him. Yep. Back down here. Here we go. Come on, hurry up, run! Run! Right. What to do? Do we go straight back to Farod? Is there anything else we can do? There's that quest to find Radine. I don't know where the hell she is. She's apparently in the village somewhere. He said so. But I've no idea where.
I'm gone.
Are you Radine? Are you Radine? Are you Radine? Oh hey, who's this? Bar. Okay. You see a massive human dressed in cast-off patchwork clothing and reeking of old ale. He is truly huge. It's obvious he was chosen for this job. For his brawn, not his brains. What do you want? I'd like to go down there. Yeah, we're all just begging to go down there. Look, you definitely ain't from around here. Fine, then answer questions for me. I guess I'm not allowed there until I talk to Fraud. Because that's got to be the catacombs, right? They're talking about the catacombs. That's where they find their dead bodies. What lies beyond the gate? Your mother's bedchambers. Haha. Burn, the sick burns over here. Got to keep the gate down because the traffic was getting to be too much, you know. Pike off before you join the deaders down below. Alright. Ain't nothing to be learned from this man. Where on earth is... No... Radine? In this village somewhere. Visual buried villager.
Alright.
You're not Radine. You Radine? You look like an actual person because you're standing in a place. You see a woman with a lined face and drab clothing. Her eyes are far away and there seems to be a new vitality rising up under her skin as if she'd been given a new life. There is a pattern tattoo around her neck. She starts when you speak to her. Hey, what do you want? I just wanted to ask you some questions. Mayhap I got an answer for you, mayhap I don't. Tell me about yourself. I got 2 names now and I'll show you only one. Don't want you stealing the new one. You can call me Radine Pet and I'll hold this other name tight to myself, I will. The man who that name used to belong to wants his name and number back. He's dying without them. Her voice grows shrill. Well, he can't have them. He offered them to me and I kept them. He never said nothing about no loan of them. And he never said he needed them back. He ain't getting them. You can go tell him so. He really needs a name, and you can tell him he can have mine. The name Radine should be good enough for anyone. Wasn't good enough for you, why should it suffice for him? It's a world of difference between growing up in a name and having someone else's dearie. A new attitude behind an old name can change it all. See what I've done with this one. I'll talk to him about it. Tell him about this too. This squirmy thing, it's an identifying... so that's the number, I thought so. It's my number, gave to me by a kind man who saw me cold without the protection of numbers to back me up. Now I got it and I'm happier than I've ever been before. Right. Where was the guy? I think he was... outside a house. He was around here, wasn't he? Yeah, there. She doesn't want to give it up. She must. They are mine. She stole them from me. I request your assistance. Perhaps you have a question for me. Alright, nothing. Alright, I'll go back to her. You again, Cutter. I tell you I won't give the name and number back. Tell you what, using his name and number has increased my fortunes. I'll pay good money for it. He can buy himself his new number. I don't think that'll cut it. Just give me the name and number. Fine, I'll go check with him. Okay. The despondent man looks up with a glimmer of hope in his eye. Has she given you my name and number? Has she not? She has offered money for them. No money can buy a name, no amount can buy a number. Coin is scant, odds consolation for identity, surely you can understand. Right. Do I just buy the name off him then? Because he wants it. Do I buy it for him? He's refused again, hasn't he? And you've sure you come back to take back, and you've come to take back what's rightfully mine. You don't even name a number for Liv. He does, even if it hurts you in the long run. Yep. I suppose you're right. I've been a bad person. Sure I have, and I can't keep this here. Okay, good. She peels the rippling tattoo from around her neck and hands it to you. You can't peel off tattoos, but whatever. She shivers as she does so, and you can tell him his name now. He was and will be Q-Yin. Now let me go. I said I'm going to keep you warm. Many thanks, Cutter. Farewell, Radine. Right, to the guy over here, and then we're done with the quest. Nice. I love it when a quest comes together. Yes, she has. May I have them? Yes, your name is Q-Yin. Take your number. I Thank you for my name and number. Yes, Q-Yin. But no, I now realise I no longer require a number here. I'll find myself a new number if necessary. I give you my old number. It can help you. It is a mantle of law. It is protection. Do you accept it? Yes. Let it warn you. Trust in it. It will protect you. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Where is it? Number of Q-Yin. Oh, it's a tattoo I can wear. Hey, what does it do? Protection from chaotic creatures. Does that mean that I won't be attacked by people in town? Because if so, please, yes. Right. To Farod, finally. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Sorry to fake out at the end of the last episode. Sorry for everything. Let us at last save and find Mr. Farod. Where is he?
All right.
Over here.
I'm gone.
Down this way? Does not look like it. It's on this. There he is. That? Yeah. Yep. Let's save. Hang on. This is an important conversation, so spell friends. Before you is an elderly man leaning heavily upon a crutch. His left leg is twisted as if he tried to walk 2 directions at once and paid the price. His maggoty-coloured skin is bunched heavily upon his skull and is flecked with liver spots. He is mumbling and smacking his lips as his eyes make a circuit of the room. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
Aha! The man's eyes light up as he hears your voice. 'Tisn't my steady crop of jink come to the Farod's waiting arms once again. Greetings, corpse. He smiles a wicked grin. Have you come to ask Farod for another jaunt in the mortuary walls? Oh, should I be tricking him? No. I want information. I bet he's a boss type who can outwit me. Alright. I've been told you know something about me. Know something about you. The light in Farod's eyes dims. He studies you, mumbling slightly as his eyes flicker up and down your frame. Corpse, no. Yes, his eyes meet yours. No. I don't know what that means. That doesn't read as well out loud as it does on text. But luckily, it's text. I'm the one making a fool of myself. Now, Farod, what is it? Farod's studying you with a dead-eyed even gaze. 'Tis a mummer's fair, corpse. No time for games, no time for Farod to play the wheel. What are you asking such questions for? Truth, I have forgotten myself, and I was told to seek you out, that you would know something of me. Now who told you such a thing, corpse? Well, no one told me. With these tattoos, they told me to seek you out. So little said, so much told. Farod falls silent, and suddenly you have a feeling that Farod is dissecting you like a corpse on a mortuary slab. I know much that you would know. Much, yes, much indeed. Farod smiles slowly, the folds of flesh on his face peeling back like a curtain. What do you know of me? Farod licks his lips, then settles himself upon his crutch like a vulture. No, not free, the question you can ask. His pasty white hands tap the edge of his crutch. Much I can tell you, but the telling has a cost. Go on. Farod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker's square, yes. Chambers, vaults, corridors, filled with the dead, all asleep in their coffins. Somewhere in those halls, somewhere there lies something misplaced, something mine. What is it? A small thing, a trinket, such a trifle. As Farod speaks, his words start echoing as if 2 people were speaking. You know you've heard them before from your own lips. It's a sphere, made of bronze. Ugly, feels like an egg to the touch, and smells of rotten custard. That's gross. Rotten custard, not a... just... Farod feels deftly silent for a moment, then nods. Yes, how much do you hide from me, corpse? He chuckles. Did you return to see if I remember what it is I want? Do you know what the sphere is? Farod sighs like shifting sand. And why do you suppose I ask you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. Ferodsks, it may be in the catacombs where the waters run deep and deep. Why didn't you ask the collectors? Because the corridors need no more dead from this village. Ferodsks, strong, fast, clever, these are qualities my villagers do not have. They go below, they do not return. Ferod glances at you. Perhaps the dead will welcome their own, That is what I think, corpse. Do you know what the sphere is? Ah. And do you know... And why do you suppose I asked you to look for it, corpse? I do not know where it is. I know it is buried deep, far deeper than any villager has ever gone. I've already done this. Oh, fine, sure, I'll do it. There's a lot of knowing rattling around my brain box, corpse. He held up a withered finger. One of them is this bit of wisdom. Everyone wants something whether they know it or not. There is much I know about you, much that you would want to know. I'm not going to threaten him. I don't want to be sarcastic. Do I have to? Sure, I'll do it. Very well, a deal struck, a deal made. Ferod cracked his crutch sharply against the flagstones. A sphere for a peek inside my brain box. Now, corpse, there is no time to waste. Go to the gate at the south and east and tell those slumbering fools to open it for you. Make haste. Make haste. Hold a moment, I have some other questions for you before I leave.
Updated my journal.
Then ask. Ferod smacks his crutch on the cobbles as if passing sentence. Come, come, corpse. Time's short and so is my patience. There it is. Where are the bodies, Ferod? I heard you found a wealth of bodies, Ferod. Where do they come from? Does a mage tell the secrets of his craft? So it is with the collector. Ferod frowns, studying you. Perhaps I will tell you, but you must promise that it is for your ears only. It's not. This is 2 people asked me, and they both give XP as a reward. So, you know. Also, I like the Dustmen. They're my buddies, kinda. Some of them. Okay. You're comparing yourself to a mage. I think you're insulting the craft. Ferod flushes. He doesn't flash. And he taps his crutch against the ground. Collecting is as much a skill as any pretty mageling can hold a copper to. Ferod, finding a bunch of dead bodies and selling them can hardly compare to the study of magic. I got experience. So, great. Well done me. Was it not skill that found this place? Ferod's voice rises to a bellow, and his fingers tighten around his crutch. It took sense to find this place, it did, and sense to make the most of it. The buried village, what's the secret of that?
Updated my journal.
Very well. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Ragpicker's Square. Go on. Chambers, vaults, corridors. Places black as pitch, filled with weeping stones and the precious dead all asleep in their coffins. Sleeping. Tell me where the bodies are, Ferod. Ferod fixes you with a lopsided stare. Corpse, corpse, everything dies. Life is so short, but death lasts for so very, very long. Many people, many deaths. Such a waste for their deaths to be useless in a dusty's arms, eh? What on earth are you on about?
My journal.
Ferod smiles greedily. Not all the dead that goes to the mortuary gate is fed to the furnace, corpse. The dusties bury some of the dead in the city's bowels. Under the village, so near, so close, is such a place. I would have been a fool not to see the opportunities. Is he selling them back to them? He is. He totally is. Ferod nods, then chuckles lightly. The sound is like shifting sand. He does a lot of things like shifting sand. It's a great description, I get it. It's like shifting sand, but... It's like they knew that the other times of shifting sand are only one possible appearance, so they put it in at every possible opportunity so everyone sees it at least once. As deep as the greed of a man. The greed of a man is something that shall always be counted upon when naught else is left, eh? Very clever, Ferod. I don't actually have any other questions. I just wanted to compliment him. I felt that was only polite.
I'm gone.
Thanks for helping out, Ferod. Thanks for helping out with stuff. Let us go to the gate. Let us do the thing that needs to be done. Let's head to the catacombs. Actually, we're going to have a super short episode today. Maybe I will upload 2 today. Who knows?
All right.
But I feel that is enough for now. We did 2 quests. Upgraded some things. I know that the catacombs are going to be an actual, you know, dungeon.
All right.
So I feel like it would be in our best interests to start that tomorrow and see how far we get then. But for now, that'll do. I don't know how short the episode has been. I don't time these as I record them. I just use my better judgment. My judgment is not very good. I'll actually do an outro this time because there was no outro in the last one due to technical issues. So I shall say to you today, good day everybody. I've been Jackson Tyler of abnormalmapping.com. This is a Let's Play of Planescape Torment. Please tune in next time as we finally head down to the catacombs. Those people are chatting about Gris, which proves he is down there. So there's 2 things I've got to find down there. I've got to find before we finish this, actually, we will turn in. I started out, yeah, that's right. I started an outro. I'm completely backed out of it. What do you want? But I didn't want to start the next episode by going back to town and turning in quests, as I want to do. We're going to do that right now. We're going to turn in those 2 quests from the people who want to know where the bodies are. Okay, you are running. So let's go to Emmerich. And the guy over at the thing. I don't know if I want to start a war between... Wait, what's that way? Is that a secret exit? Keep running, guys. Keep running.
I'm gone.
No, it's shutting the door. Okay. Good job. Let's go through you. Let's go to Emoric first. Maybe he'll say about telling what's his face. What's his face? His face is that's Emmerich. Yeah, a man in Ragpicker Square. Okay, I'll do that after talking to Emmerich. I like how much of a difference the night makes to the atmosphere in this game. It really does, you genuinely feel it, and it's got a great little time display there. Some games the night time is just darker, I mean obviously, but this actually changes the atmosphere of town. It feels more uneasy. He's at the back of the bar, isn't he?
All right.
Hey Morik, what is up? I have some information for you. He's regarding you with a stony gaze. I had some questions for you. I spoke to Farod and discovered where Farod is getting the bodies he brings you. Truth. They come from the catacombs beneath the sigil. He's taking the bodies you have buried and selling them back to you. When you bury them again, he just digs them up again. Emoric falls silent. He's staring at you with his stony gaze, and you are suddenly stuck with the feeling his eyes are burrowing into your soul. Skull. Well, soul works. That sweet experience. Give it to me. You have done a service for the dustman. He removes his hands from his sleeves, then lets the long sleeves drape across the table like a turban. Turban? Turban's not even a word. Turban, yeah, like a curtain. I misspeak a lot during these. I'm sorry, I'm not the best speaker. But I'm having fun. I hope you are too. When he pulls them back, a small lapis lazuli... That's actually not a word, so I feel confident in the fact that I misspoke that. Lies upon the table. It is a tiny thing barely 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. The dustman's symbol is engraved on the lid. As you pick up the coffin, it chirps, unfolds and dissolves into a stream of hundreds of copper pieces which you somehow manage to keep from spilling across the floor. How all these coins fit into a tiny coffin is beyond you. Thanks. Oh man, there's actually quite a few coppers as well. Let me take a leave. Oh well, is that one done? Can I get any more from him? Is he the Dustman faction quest? Let me check. I think he is, because he's the one that I would like to try that. I mean, that's the correction. I feel like that's the thing, because What's-His-Face is super careerist. I do. The goal of a Dustman is to reach the true death oblivion. This life that many cling to with their emotions and passions is a false one. As long as one clings to it, one will continually be reborn into it. One must... I don't believe in that, though, because I had the chat with the seer at the bar, or the skeptic at the bar. Seer the skeptic, I think she was. And... I mean, I've played an RPG before. Faction quests aren't as binding as they sound. I'm going to go for it. Yeah, truth, not entirely. Belief may come with time's passing. I would like to put my uncertainty to time's test. Yeah, that's a good... I'm glad they have that way in, that you can ask to do these quests. Because faction quests are an important part of this genre. But in a way that isn't just, you are the best, I love you forever. It's actually in a more honest way in. Good. Then it shall be tested. Speak with Initiate Narok. He is here at the bar. I'll speak with him.
I'm gone.
That's not Initiate Narok. Where is Initiate Narok? There you are. You see Narok, he is pulling at one of the spikes on his hair. And more accepting to me, he studies you for a moment, then sighs and points at himself. Narok is Dustman, guard, serve Dustman interest, protect Dustman interest, protect Dustman reputation. The man sighs again. In the hive many thieves. One thief wears robes of Dustman, but a Dustman not. Do you mean the thief that I tried to kill but ran away from me?
Updated my journal.
Find him I cannot. Don't worry, I already found him.
Updated my journal.
I'm doing... Look, I'm ahead of this. I'm ahead of the game. Thanks, give I. Copper coin, twice 100. Glad I could help. I'm just tearing these quests up. This is great. Hey, hey. Spoke with Narok and did it, he asked. Yes, I would like to see more of the Dustman faction. I have another test. Speak with Awaiting Death. He is here at the bar. He waits. I will speak with Awaiting Death. Where is he? He's one of them. Old Copper Eyes. Zombie Bodyguard. Where on earth is Awaiting Death? Where is he? Dustman. Mortai Gravesend.
All right.
Awaiting Death. There he is. Before you is a young Dustman with stubble on his chin and dark circles beneath his eyes. He is staring at the wall with a somber expression. Greetings. The Dustman doesn't look up. He stares straight ahead as if he is seeing something several leagues beyond the walls of the bar. Can I ask him some questions? He keeps staring into the distance. Let's go. Okay. You turn to leave. The Dustman suddenly speaks. His voice barely a murmur, but you have to strain to hear the words. You think he said something about wanting to die. No shit. The boy's expression did figure. Do you want to die? No. Do you? Yes. Why do you want to live? I don't want to join Oblivion just yet. I like being alive a lot better. The Dustman listens silently. After you speak, he does not respond, merely watches you. He looks like he is thinking. Do you want to die? Is that why you asked? Okay. Why do you want to die? This existence is a mockery of life. I do not wish to continue the charade any longer. His face wrinkles in disgust. Why would anyone wish to remain in this foul city in the centre of a multiverse that feeds on pain and hatred? Death is silent, comforting. Surely living cannot be as bad as you make it out to be. This is living. He bares his teeth and his hands clench. It's the same thing he just said. Trust me, it's not. And how do you know? I don't... I think I've died before. I don't remember much about it. You lie. No man can die more than once, not without being resurrected by mighty magics. Resurrected? The magic required is powerful. Who would be capable of such power? A powerful sorcerer or priest, or one of the powers, but not anyone that I know. You don't believe I can die? I can and will prove it to you. Oh my god, am I doing this? Your vision slowly returns. Your death felt different this time. You see a waiting death standing above you. He looks horrified and fascinated. He has popped you into a chair and is looking apprehensively at the other bar patrons. They don't appear to have noticed or have mistaken you for a drunk. I'm convinced now. Are you one of the Walking Dead? No. Then what are you? I don't know, but I am dying. Everybody, yes. You still think? You still feel? Yes. To be dead and still think and feel? Will misery never leave a body be? The thought seems to horrify him. Even death is no release. Indeed, perhaps you should not be so quick to abandon this life before knowing what the next life holds for you. The boy falls silent, thinking. Eventually he turns back up to you. Your words carry weight, sir, and a fresh perspective. I will do as you have said. Man, that's a great sentence. I wish more people said that. That is all I ask. Live, grow old, and learn. Farewell. Sweet experience. How far away from leveling up am I? A fair way. A fair way.
I'm gone.
You see him, Morik. He is regarding you with a stony gaze, as always. I spoke of the waiting death. He has chosen life over death for now. He is a dustman. He has learned his... I feel like openness is a requirement. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm just corrupting the Dustman from the inside and being super disrespectful to their beliefs by bringing in my own views to it. Anyway. Thinking too hard about a video game over here. Your thoughts on Initiate awaiting death are known to me. You have done as I asked. I have another test. There is another I wish you to speak to here at the bar. Her name is Seer. She's Initiate of the 5th Circle. She no longer holds Dustman beliefs as she once did. I already spoke to her. The fever she was stricken with has made her afraid of death. She blames the Dustman. I told her that fear and doubt has defined her. She is not a Dustman. Do you wish to continue? Yes, I wish to continue. An initiate of the 5th Circle, Suego, has undertaken missionary service for the Dustman. Where is he? I'll go look for him. Where is he? Alright, fine. Find Suego. Huh. Okay, I have no idea where Suego is. Maybe we'll do that next time. Let's go to the place in the square where I can complete turn in that other quest. That seems to be a more rewarding use of time right now. Coming through, coming through.
All right.
Oh, it's there. There it is.
I'm gone.
Collector...
Done.
Sharegrave. For odd supply of dead bodies is coming from the catacombs belief. So Jill, he makes a lot of jinx selling corpses to the dustmen already buried back to them.
Updated my journal.
How in beta did he get down here, the piking bastard? His bolt hoe is actually a cavern complex that leads to a small city block buried beneath the... I feel like I'm about to start a war and get a lot of innocent people killed. Oh well. Now the secret's out, how much longer than it lasts? You're right, here's your drink cutter, enjoy it. Thanks, farewell. Cool. Right. I guess that really is the end of the episode. I've no idea where Suego is. And I don't really want to look up and search everywhere. Find Suego. I mean, he's not going to be in Sigil, is he, if he's a missionary? Maybe I'll find him later on. Oh, Mabeth, I want to rest. Thanks. Thank you. Ah, and he's healed too. Perfect. Right. That'll do it for this 11th episode. This'll actually do it. I'm still Jackson Tyler of abnormalmapping.com. Check us out. This is a good fun time for all. Next time we're going to head down to the catacombs, see if we can find Suego, and otherwise just go into what I assume is the first real proper multi-part dungeon of the game and do some real combat. Thank you very much. Good day, one and all. Bye-bye.